I just want to say we're so passionate about classic movies.
We're going to expand the conversation.
You can see the passion that's in this room.
It's thrilling to the core.
Put a new spin on some vintage films.
It's classic movies and more.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob Madaska for Classic Movies and More, and I'm with my co-host,
Robert Madaska the third.
We have the same name, it's amazing. We're back again. Last month, July 2016, we took a look at Svengoolie, the schedule. Today we're going to preview August 2016, Svengoolie, the 4 movies that'll be on to close out the summer. You ready?
Yep.
Alright. Guy's yelling at me already, he's got an attitude. Alright, he's got a big following now. Alright, August 6th, tomorrow. I'll try to pronounce this because this is a disaster. Curico, Beast of the Amazon. And I don't think that's Amazon.com. Curico, Beast of the Amazon. Let's take a look. Here's the summary of it. Ready? It says, Rock Dean and Dr. Andrea Romar travel up the Amazon River to find out why the plantation workers have left their work in panic, allegedly because of the attacks of Curico, a monster who is said to live up the river where no white man has ever been before. Director Kurt Siodmak, again, writer of The Wolfman. He wrote The Wolfman. That's awesome, right? That's one of our favorite movies. Okay, and he also directed it, Mr. Siodmak. It stars John Broomfield, Beverly Garland. I love Beverly Garland. She's awesome. One of the greatest B-movie stars. She was fantastic. She was in The Alligator People, right? You remember any of this or no?
I remember.
Okay, I'm very proud of you. Tom Payne. All right, so again, it looks like a monster. We don't know what type of monster. It's in the Amazon, the jungle. So what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's going to be interesting. It looks like real good horror. It's just that I think it's going to be very good.
Okay. You got more?
No.
You sure? Okay. All right, that's good. All right, that's going to be August 6th. That's this Saturday. All right, Curico, the Beast from the Amazon. On August 13th, Night Monster. Night Monster. We've actually seen this. Night Monster. Kurt Ingston, a rich recluse, invites the doctors who left him a hopeless cripple to his desolate mansion in the swamps as one by one they meet a horrible death. It stars Bela Lugosi, Lionel Atwill, and then Ralph Morgan as the actual Dr. Kurt, right? Actually, he's not a doctor, he's just Kurt. All right? But we've seen this one. I remember seeing it. Had a lot of good things. Again, 1942, Night Monster, directed by Ford Beebe. I like that name, Beebe.
Yeah.
Yeah? You've seen it before. Do you remember it?
Yep.
All right, what are your thoughts on it? Talk to me about it.
I think it's going to be really cool to see it once again. The last time I saw it, it was awesome. I loved it a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
You're looking forward to seeing
Yeah.
it? Okay. All right, again, any movie with Lionel Atwill and Bela Lugosi, can't miss it. Okay, and that's Night Monster. And that is August 13th, the following week. August 20th. All right, The Black Castle. Stars Boris Karloff. And also in it, Lon Chaney Jr. You better believe it. Man investigates the disappearance of 2 of his friends who were the guests of a sinister Austrian count. I wonder who plays that count. Directed by Nathan Jurin, 1952, so a little bit older. Boris Karloff, definitely older. Lon Chaney Jr., beginning to be shot by then. All right, wasn't when he was in the 40s. Who else is in it? Let's take a look. All right, Richard Green, Stephen McNally, Rita Corday, John Hoyt. All right. So, a bunch of different people in there. All right. Sounds interesting. I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
No.
No? So, this will be our first time seeing The Black Castle with Boris Karloff, older, and an older Lon Chaney Jr. Again, it's very similar to the other theme that they just did. All right. The Night Monster, where people are lured to a castle or go to a castle and trapped. You can't go wrong getting stuck in a castle with a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
You got to stop talking so much, all right? You're hogging up the airways. All right, last but not least, August 27th, The Jungle Captive. Write it down, Mr. Chan. The Jungle Captive. That's August 27th. Jungle Captive, 1945, directed by Harold Young. Okay. Stars, let's see who we got. Otto Kruger. Sounds very Otto-ish. Vicky Lane. And Mr. Rondo Hatton. Alright, he's awesome. He did a bunch of movies. Alright, not many, but he's a classic. The Hatton Awards, named after Mr. Hatton, a legend in the horror industry. Let's read the synopsis. Once again, Paula the Ape Woman. They like that Ape Woman stuff. Okay? Paul the Ape Woman is brought back to life, this time by a mad doctor and his disfigured assistant, Rondo Hatton, who also kidnaps a nurse in order to have a female blood donor. What do you think of that plot?
That's going to be very interesting and very, like, horror type of a movie.
What makes something horror?
Like, scary stuff like killing. That's horror.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not thinking about horror, not seeing monsters, but the actual killing itself? Yeah.
And monsters, that's like very horror.
Very horror?
Yeah.
So this is not just horror, this is very horror.
Yep.
That's The Jungle Captive, 1945. And that will close out the Svengoolie for August 2016. The schedule for the remainder of the summer. Any thoughts on these? Or which one's your favorite you think you're going to like?
I'll have to say The Black Castle.
The Black Castle, because you've never seen it?
No.
I like The Night Monster because I like the creepy scenes. I like at the end. It's shot real good. I always love Dry Ice when they're pumping that out there. It's got a lot of interesting characters in it. And it's got Bela Lugosi. Guys, we'll go. Any other thoughts? Or are we good?
We're good.
This has been Rob and Rob for classic movies and more. Svengoolie 2016. August. I bid you adieu.